Hello guys, Jerry speaking. Welcome to Bedtime Stories episode number 519 Terry Joe Pixar Storybook Collection. Let's say part 2. So let's read out, shall we? See what we got for us. Terry Joe, back on Earth, bound from Wally. So I'm not gonna say anything much about Wally because I haven't seen it yet, fortunately. So let's read it now. Here we go. Wally, back on Earth. So, I've seen the Fairy Odd Gamer episode about it. Never seen the movie yet. So, bits and pieces only. That was it. So, there you go on that. That makes more sense anyway. And let's move on. After the expedition landed back on Earth, the cat wanted to help all the passengers and robots aboard the ship adjust to the changes that life on the planet would bring. Okay? He knew that by working together they could all make Earth their home. Sounds reasonable. Even after having lived on a luxury spaceship in outer space, Wally and Eve wanted to help their captain. Okay? This piece would make more sense, so there you go on that. It makes more sense in any way. Why well, makes more pages in the book. But anyway, next page. Anyway. Wally was happy to be back on Earth and even happier not to be lonely anymore. Wow, okay. He watched his favorite movies with Eve, collected even more new treasures with his favorite robot friends, and still tidy up the planet, one piece of trash at a time. Wow. Eve was having an hard time finding something to do on Earth. Her original directive was to scan the planet for any sign of life, and she found it. Wow, okay, she found it, okay. Now she wasn't sure how to fill her days, so she flew around still scanning. Okay, sound reasonable. Makes sense anyway with the trash being so it's like, recycle! Things like that. Anyway. Next page. Anyways. One day, the captain noticed Eve wandering all around aimlessly. He had to help her somehow. The captain went to Wally, hoping that together they found a new purpose perfectly to suit for Eve. Okay, I want everyone to feel at home here, but Eve seemed like she's looking for something like that. Anyway. Can you help me? He asked. Wally beep an argument. Wow, okay. It's like RT2, 3-2, something like that, and 2-3-PO in style, man. But anyways, he quickly rolled home to think of a plan to cheer up Eve. Wow. Even though it makes sense anyway, it was a great plan for Wally, Eve, and the captain to make more sense anyway. Next page. Anyways, after a few days of thinking it over, Wally had a perfect idea. He would give Eve her very own one-of-a-kind garden. Eve already knows how to find plant life, but maybe now she could make plant life grow. And even better, all their robot friends can help. He knew Eve would love her garden even more if it was something they created together. Wow, okay. Wally thought it was friends could first help by clearing the land around his house, okay? They removed rocks, roots, sticks, and trash from the soil, making sure that it was perfect for whatever Eve wanted to grow, okay? Then Wally built a fence around a piece of the land that used a compact trash unit. Next, his friends helped him gather some supplies. Eve would need seeds, plant bulbs, and gardening tools. Okay? This would have make more sense anyway. Even some environmental difference. We'll see what happens. Next page. Anyways, let's see how many pages we got left in this story. Let's see here. Oh, just a few more pages left. Just several more pages left. But anyway, when the time finally came to show Eve what they have made, Wally could put Barry contained his assignment. Okay, they arrived and Wally told Eve that it's garden that was hers. Okay, to take care of. She started in the basement and then got to work. Okay, she got inside some jobs and her friends. Okay. Eve told Vacuum, something like that, would be perfect at planting seeds. Moments later, Vacuum was seeing seeds into the holes Wally has made. Into the corner, and Eve was planting some flowers and vegetables. Wow, it's like farming style, man. That needed less sun than the rest of the garden. Okay? She knew exactly what could help. This name is Bora, okay? Okay. Could open this company and guard the plants when the sun as they started to grow. It's kind of like the water can difference. A water can help us. Bora? I don't get it anymore. So what happens? Next page. Anyways, Eve thought M.O. would be able to help her clean the fruits and vegetables. He was delighted to help Frogan comments M.O. cheered. Then Eve walked and go, something like that. The defense Wally had built. Okay? Being go was to find a blank canvas, something like that. So anyway. To showcase his art. Even this plant splashed everywhere. It was still made in boxes. The trash looked more beautiful. Wow, okay. A few days later, they came to visit Wally and Eve home and check their progress, okay? He was thrilled to see Wally's plan has worked. Wow, okay. Managing a garden really was a perfect job for Eve. She looked happier than he seen her since they had returned to Earth. But he noticed Eve flying back and forth, and then back and forth again with the water can. See what I tell you? He thought. And that is perfect sense in any way. It was a great idea. And that makes perfect sense, and you've made more sense than all of that. And then there's more. Eve, the captain called. I have your idea for your garden. What is your bill? Well, I bet you could borrow down here. It gets water here faster. You won't have them fly back and forth so much, building your water can. Then you can concentrate on the plan. What do you think? Eve beeped excitedly. She loved the idea. And I agree with that. And that makes more sense. Building a well, it's like farming, you know? To me, more sense anyway. Now, last page of the book says this. In this not the book entirely, but in the story. It says this and it follows. For the first time back on Earth, Eve felt like she had a new directive, something like that. Over time, her garden grew. It wasn't long before Eve and Wally had gardens surrounding their homes like that. Wally, Eve said happily, her gardens became her favorite places on Earth, something like that. She loved spending her time surrounded by her plants, with her favorite robot by her side. And the next one I'm going to read is Coco, Pepe, and Dante, but the rescue. And that was, part 2 of the book. What I think about part 2? It was amazing. And that was Bedtime Stories episode number 519. Hope you enjoyed. Staying that's going to be episode 520 of Bedtime Stories, which will be about part number 3 of Pixar Storybook Collection, Coco, Pepe, and Dante the Rescue. Now, man, excuse me, I gotta do a boring jokes episode on All of You Hate Me, Part 1, Episode 1, something like that, and then I have to get ready to go to bed. Because after this is over, I have to be doing Episode 2 of I Love You Hate Me, and then after this is over, get that prepared and get this all with. Till next time, so just box baby, good movie, and Sunset out. See ya. Before we end this episode, I misspoke episode's numbers wrong. I said episode 519, which is going to be part 2, and then episode 520, which would be about part 520, which would be about part 3. I was close. It's 518, which is part 2, and 519 is part 3. Sorry for the confusion, everyone. I'll see you for part number 3. Bedtime Stories will be about part number, which is episode 519 of Bedtime Stories. See ya!